mentioned it. Should we reveal the dates? So yeah, the dates for this year's Nyege Nyege will be November 9th to November 12th, leading into obviously Monday morning, which counts as November 13th, but the official dates, November 9th to November 12th. The official venues are Source of the Nile, Nile Park, Showgrounds, Golf Course Hotel, and our partner hotel, Source of the Garden, Garden Source Hotel. And in terms of pricing, it is almost similar to last year, but there is a chance, I have to break it down to you, that we might be sold out this year. Despite the sort of engagement of the audiences, we just want to make sure that we have a number that we're all comfortable with security, comfortable with the venues. We don't want to go too far to what we can't handle. So I really advise you, for 1 week, we're going to have the diehard tickets. There's going to be special prices, of course, for community residents, Jinja residents, Ugandan residents, and slightly different prices for our international guests. All of this is going to be available from today on. Check on information at www.nyegenyege.com. Follow our social media. The diehard price is going at 120,000. That is 30,000 shillings per day. If we compare to other events that are about 150,000 for a day, we really tried our level best, despite the price of life going up, to make sure that this is still a reasonable price and people have 3 months to save and hopefully come in good spirits and make it the best event of the year.
That sounds about fantastic to me, if you ask me. All right, so we're going to have our assistant say something before we leave, and in terms of lodging and accommodation.
Yeah, thank you, Jacques. Obviously, last year we promised Nyegeville, and we got entangled into a very problematic partnership, which we had to reimburse a lot of revelers that were disappointed. And this year, we just felt like for this year, we couldn't afford the risk of setting up our own camping grounds. These things takes immense infrastructure. It's already hard enough to organize this festival as it is. So we decided, let's go to Jinja. We're partnering with a company called Hotel Online, but also with the Hotels Owners Association. There's more than 250 hotels in the city. We're also partnering with local citizens that they can put up their houses on Airbnb and earn in this way. And in terms of camping, what we've decided is going to be a decentralized camping. That means that hotels that have enough of a ground will set up a number of tents. We will go to each of these venues to make sure that all the different points are respected, and then we shall advertise those as we come. But it's a way to really, make smaller campsites. It also means that, for example, groups coming from Kenya or groups coming from Uganda, groups of friends, can decide to take over an entire hotel. And let me say, if I have a room, well, a couple of my friends will have a tent. They'll be using my bathrooms. It'll be more secured. So, and it's also a way to really diffuse the income and really, not be entangled in, the shenanigans of trying to come up with an entire different city when we're actually already in the city, and I think that's, number one for us, was to make sure that accommodation is on point and that everybody feels safe and it's a comfortable experience and everybody can let loose and have the time of their lives.
I really like that, and I feel like, also there's going to be people making money, and that is one of the biggest benefits of having Nyege Nyege like that. Everyone can give up their house. That's amazing in the region.
Wow, thank you very much. My name is Kasoro Peter Anton, the mayor of Jinja City. I think you can see I'm feeling the vibe of Nyege Nyege. I'm so happy that this time around I'm part of this whole arrangement, because I've been a revealer in the past, Nyege Nyege, whatever. From the time it started at the Nile, the other side, I've been praying that it crosses and come to Jinja. I'm so happy that as a mayor, I now have the vibe fully under my control. And as Jinja City Council, when you talk about the economy, each one of us, you know what it means. This is an opportunity to come to the people because Nyege Nyege pulls a big number of population that come to Jinja. Most international revealers coming from all over the world coming to Jinja. So it is a very big opportunity for our people. And this is a platform where I should take an opportunity to call upon every person living in Jinja to take advantage of this kind of gathering that is coming to Jinja. The hotel business, the food industry, the manufacturers, the border guys, and everyone who is actually attached to the business touch. So the coming of Nyege Nyege is really an opportunity to me that it's going to keep us busy throughout the time we will be around. And I'm really feeling the vibe. As the mayor.
Yes, we're also glad to have the speaker of the council here. So in a second we get to talk to him. But from the mayor to people coming to Jinja, what would you say to the people that are coming to Jinja for the very first time?
One, I want to assure the people coming to Jinja that you're coming to the most safest place in the world. Apparently coming to the source of life to I don't know how many millions of people in Africa and the world, because this water is going into the Mediterranean Sea, which is actually spreading all over the other parts of the world. So whoever is coming, you're coming to the source of the Nile. Apparently, I want to urge everyone to come with at least a bottle, a jerry can, to come and at least pick some water from the source where it comes from. And of course, you're going to enjoy the other facilities that we have. You know, when you talk about Jinja, you're talking about the Uganda's tourism destination. Apparently, very many areas across the country where we have those other tourism destinations, fine, they have struggled, but Jinja is God given. The source. When you come to Uganda, apparently, even our traditional song, the anthem of Busoga, when you come to Uganda and you don't reach Jinja, seriously, you've not reached Uganda. So, whoever is coming to enjoy Nyege Nyege, you're coming to meet nice people. The Basoga are the most polite people in the world, so loving. You're coming to meet beautiful ladies. You're coming to meet handsome guys like Kasolo and the others. You know, we are here for you, and we are so welcoming. The city is safe. We are new in making, and we are here to welcome everybody. Apparently, it's an opportunity that you've given us. When Ali came with his group, actually telling me about the coming of Nyege Nyege to Jinja City, they were led by the speaker. I was like, Nyege Nyege I can't discuss. I just have to grant permission because it's an opportunity. By the way, when I travel, I've traveled to some countries. Whenever I stand up to address people there, I've carried Nyege Nyege as part of my name. I say I'm the mayor of Jinja, I'm the mayor of Nyege Nyege land, and mayor of this kind of beautiful whatever scenery. So it is an opportunity that we have it this time at the source of the Nile. Yes.
Thank you so much, Mayor. Okay. I can know why you are the mayor of the place. You talk very well of it, rightfully. Thank you so much. We get on to the
space for their children. Last year, there is some house media monitor, I think, took a picture story of a lady who was selling enswa, the white ants. And that lady really confirmed that he had never paid rent and school fees. But you know, he sold one basin and got lots of money. So culturally, this Nyege Nyege has really exposed Busoga's culture to the national scene. And this year I want to confirm to my Basoga that the Chabazinga requested and directed that we should get a stage that is dedicated to the Basoga artists and the local performers. So this year, as part of the organizing team, I want to confirm to the Basoga artists that you'll have your own stage. You'll have a platform where all the cultural dancers and troops that will be able to showcase, because this has come home. Let us give them the best. Even other cultural groups coming across the country will have to show them that indeed they are to the source. You know, our king, sometimes we call him King of the Nile. When you're outside Uganda, and you tag him and say, I'm from Uganda, from Busoga Kingdom, and our king is king of the Nile. So you've come to a region where people are so kind and so welcoming. Another journey that we have walked through with Nyege Nyege, the tourism boost, where I'm the line minister. We've been getting festivals in the region, but trust me, Nyege Nyege is in another league. Whenever we get Nyege Nyege, for sure, people have really boosted. We have gotten investors coming to invest here in Busoga because some of them because of Nyege Nyege. We have gotten our region being at the platform, CNN, these national TVs, name it. I've gotten sponsors sponsoring my events in the region, like Guru Rock, which is happening this Saturday. Most of them really are giving me support because of my relationship, our relationship as Busoga Kingdom with Nyege Nyege. So I would want to credit you for that. And then this festival has been the melting point. The melting pot where individuals from different backgrounds come together to celebrate. That I think you can confirm. For us, Busoga, our so many, like the mayor said, we have so beautiful ladies who are well-mannered, well-behaved. And then we have handsome men who are really make homes perfect. So when these people come from different diversities, different backgrounds, they come and interface with us, and trust me, the network that we get, the after impact, it has really also contributed to our well-being and the development. I would want also to confirm to you about the employment, the temporary and permanent, even security itself. They can also confirm that indeed Busoga during the period of Nyege Nyege, we have temporary employment of more than 5,000 youths, and then the olds. This is the only event that mixes the young, the medium, and then the old. They all participate. When you are at Itanda, you saw also the mamas, the old ones in Gomesis coming to feel the vibe and also do sales. So Nyege Nyege, I want to thank you for the commitment. You have improved, you have contributed to the economic improvement of this region, and I can put it here that as Busoga Kingdom, we have stamped in this. We shall stand with you, been with you from day one. And this time around, we are so honored because we felt the impact, though we are so quite at a distance at Itanda, but trust me, that community itself will never forget Nyege Nyege. And then
a bunch of different experiences and set new standards of production. We want to have 5 different stages at least. Usually we start with 5 and we end up going to 6 and 7, but definitely five big stages. We're going to keep them a bit of a surprise for now, and as we release the lineups, we'll release the stages as well. But as usual, Nyege Nyege, more than 300 acts, 4 days, 5 stages, tons of experiences. It's going to be a lot of things happening in the Nyege Wonderland. Different areas, we have some places that are near the river, other places on the golf course, where you get the beauty of the trees and the grass, and people are going to enter through the showgrounds in a very organized way. Of course, we have Nile Park, which is one of the beautiful venues as well, where a few events have happened, and we can't wait to lay it all out, work together with our teams and come up with some amazing plans. So just get ready for Fairy Tale Weekend in Jinja from the 9th to the 12th of November 2023.
And that is the date, ladies and gentlemen. Derek, just to dive into last year, we had a couple of challenges in relation to accommodation.
We hope that you will enjoy, have a good experience, and we simply just want to invite you all to come over and have a good time generally. Yes.
And these are just concocted stories. People just cook stories. by the sound of the word itself, it creates some negative something in people's minds. Nyege nyege. They think it is all about kwe picture. But like I said, I've attended almost all the nyege nyege, whatever carnivals that have been around, and I have been at the center of enjoyment, because for me, after being, you know, when I'm not the mayor, I'm a different person, and I do it to the fullest.
Yes.
So, nyege nyege is nice. It's a nice thing. Apparently, I've also been in other festivals. Like when I was still on radio, we used to organize a Chituda Chababe Fair. But in the first place, when people heard of a Chituda, and those who did come to attend, they went out telling people the negative about a Chituda. One day we say, if you go to that kind of event, you will die from there because of the masses that come to attend. Some say they rape women from there. But I was at the center of organizing this event. The whole staff was nice. Just like Nyege Nyege, for us who have been to Nyege Nyege, we know what is there. In fact, when I'm coming for Nyege Nyege, I tell my wife, I'm not going with you because Nyege Nyege doesn't need to come with the official wife. I need to go and find, I find people there and we enjoy. Because this is fully enjoyment. And she has all actually been giving him permission to come to Nyege Nyege. So I want to assure my people, Abasoga, Nyege Nyege nzira kiriyo kyemulowooza ekigambo mulebule kyabo tukyenda kufaanana ebyaye nga tinzikitegeeza. Nyege Nyege kunumirwa. And the other thing I wanted to assure people across the board, that is Jinja, Busoga in particular, this is what we've been lacking. Exposure is very important in development. You know, if you've not moved and traveled, you don't know what is happening the other side of the world.
Yes, sir.
But countries that actually have developed, we have heard of the Brazil Carnival. Apparently, I'm one person who is actually putting some funds together so that in the next carnival, the Brazilian Carnival, I go and attend, because these are things that we should attend in life before we die. So, Nyege Nyege, it is here, it is home.
Right.
Apparently, we should be the first people to come to Nyege Nyege. I want to see the 3 million new Basoga to first come on the first day of Nyege Nyege, and we fill up the place before these foreigners come to enjoy our thing. So, Nyege Nyege is ours, we need to promote it. That is why Jinja State Council, I said, I'll even give the badge of Jinja State Council. Let it be Jinja State Council in conjunction with now Africa Talent and all these, what have you, come next. But it is Jinja City, purely. Because if Jinja is not in the lead, then who will lead this? And I want to thank Busoga Kingdom for always being at the center of promoting tourism. Without tourism, Busoga will not be known, Jinja will not be known.
That's right.
So we need to promote the tourism industry here so that we can be known world over. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We're now going to go to our media questions.
As far as the 2023, as you can see, the beauty huyo msaka mpaka kumediterranean Busoga Eclipse Cookie yo wagwan buza kuman sana obanda
mufika Rangala ese ya ku Lake Victoria
muli kuchi
mufika Rangala so ino kwa ya kenda na Uganda teberanga
driver ya sikuba engine
mufika Rangala
one is Lake Victoria, this one is River Nile. Those amazo galaba ganjawulo. Lake Victoria ganaga wano gatese gali wamu gali eriyo galaba gawo kati sega yasoze tandikira no gaba bolingira
awali babbling
wali wali akayumba.
That is the Victoria is very calm.
I know
And his raised the bit.
okay muzei lwaki amazzi gaba bolinga awe gati anti it is the sauce
Amanyi sauce.
anti no yono music wali entegeeza kyamazzi gali kaserengeta
Amazzi nende goga vance kati goga ino kufosinga kuva wansi kuda wagulu ali baboga music
wano gali ku flat plati wano gali ku flat
sauce ye wano
ali mu kisaawe
engeri gya kibrandi negagenda paka guni Misiri Mediterranean aweewo
nabagambye ne bawakana mbu akagambo ka luzungu yeno gye bayita equator
Mediterranean nawe bakoga guno omuntu yasoma
wano weeyita
aba US bane umwana kumenya abantu so here you are
devotion kafaananyi taata
you can see this now your moment wadofa go you can see the real sauce in here. This is the motherfucking sauce. Not motherfucking. That is the sauce. That's the real sauce.
It's not the
motherfucking. You are being abusive.
Muzei.
That's the real sauce of the name.
Muzei.
Who is abusive?
Muzei. Now this is Lake Victoria.
Beginning from here, you are now Lake Victoria.
Eshagala Lake Victoria tandikira wane. Bino ebintu byesoniwe tuli ku source of the river Nile. Ebintu byabasoga bonka. Era neno kutwala source of the river Nile nawo. Oyidi mubeeyo mwayogera ebigambo bingi.
I think you can see now.
Kati wano tuli mu Lake Victoria.
Lake Victoria is the calm and the shallow. The other is violent and deep.
Let's balance
This is violent and deep.
This is calm.
Lake Victoria. Ogame it's violent and deep.
Now this is calm and shallow.
Wano wampi.
Wano wampi nyo.
Eshagala mu Lake Victoria no wachasiza okuba wampi.
Wampi nyo. Ne wali shallow and violent water.
Kati wano wetuli nsobola owugirawo nga nze atamanyi kuwuga.
Anada. Kyagala nga olina mugundi basic idea.
Basinga tusenge eri ewali ekitogo.
Jasanga ogonya nawe.
You mean there is gonya here?
And why not?
Are you sure?
You can see this forest there.
Waliwo gonya wano?
Era Nyege Nyege genda covering up to here.
Only here, eh?
Up to here, then go up. Because that one was formerly a zoo. So
Babi jam. Leta tusange muke ebimu.
Another. Bigede manga ko show. Show brand.
Kakati.
Captain na mukute. Era nakadoli nalubale.
Bose bonikiriya. Chema demuza. Crocodiles are here in this Lake Victoria.
Why not? Why not? Even hippos.
Netwali tumanyi nti basimalamu.
See it out.
Kyokka tusobola okulabako kuzimu nga ziwuga nga zivaawo awo nga si kyangwe zitya amaato nebambigana amazzi ogalaba galabika gawala galikama tegalabika gawala so kati egenda paka eri
that's Gundu Buyukwe district. That's Gundu. Somero.
What is omwalo gw'ekiyindi?
Omwalo gw'ekiyindi olina okwetolola.
Olina kwetolola kana kazinga boti.
Because this is now Buyukwe district. Ripon Falls.
Ate wane wali amaato wa.
Ripon Falls.
That's Ripon Falls.
Ye fall yasoka mu Uganda wano. Era bunemeri yiyo ya Uganda Railways. Emeri yo ya Uganda
ngetu abasubiza tugenda kubatwa updates okusinziira ku mbeera okusinziira mu bifo ebyenjawulo ate era olunaku olwaleero tuli ku Lake Victoria wetuli right now Lake Victoria era nga
Nyanja Nalubaale
olwaleero omusajja akugambye ku lusoga bagiyita ennyanja Nalubaale oba enanda Nalubaale wetuli era ku munaku omutuleese olwaleero Nyege Nyege